You're listening to Between the Fountains, a Kansas City Royals baseball podcast.
Welcome to episode 3 of Between the Fountains, a Kansas City Royals podcast. It's April 5th. I'm Bryan. That's Michael. We've been friends for over 40 years and Royals fans since the time we could talk. That's all. So we break down the Royals from all angles. We give you our honest opinion. There we go. Thank you. Of the highs and the lows. This may be one of the lows of each of the week of the 2026 Kansas City Royals season. Tonight, our topics are topic number 1, Carter Jensen and his alarm clock. Topic number 2, Junior striking out 3 times in a game. Does he need rest or what's going on with that? Topic number 3, my 85-year-old mother asked me, do I know Michael Blau, Royals expert? And I said, why does it matter? And I said, yes, I do. We've been friends for over 40 years. Well, she has a question for Michael later that I want to ask. And then our final topic tonight is a trivia question for Michael. So he's working hard tonight. It'll be our first of maybe many trivia questions. So those are our topics tonight. If you're new to the show, our goal here is to provide a very unique forum for Royals baseball fans to hear what we think, but we also want to hear what you all think in the comments section on YouTube. Many of you have commented already. Right now, that's all we can do as far as communication with us, but that's the best way to get a hold of us. We'd also appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel and click the notifications so that you know when we will have another show. Michael, would you like to share with the audience our new sponsor for tonight?
Today's sponsor is Mike Hooper with Glass America, the best in auto glass. Please call Mike, whether you're paying out of pocket or going through insurance, at 816-82-GLAS. That's 816-682-45. He will take very good care of all your auto glass needs, and they offer free mobile service to your home or workplace along with a lifetime warranty.
All right. Thank you to our sponsor.
Yes.
All right. So topic number 1. I couldn't believe when I heard this one, to be honest with you. I have Carter Jensen on my fantasy baseball team, by the way. And I got a little blurb. I wasn't starting him anyway, that he was injured all of a sudden. And I thought, well, that's odd. I don't remember anything happening. But then later, Annie Rogers from the Kansas City Royals,
Good old Annie,
she reports that the reason why Mr. Jensen wasn't in the lineup was because he overslept. And actually, he was supposed to catch. And they were an hour before the game, and they couldn't find Carter Jensen. They called his family. Everybody couldn't find him. Long story short, he shows up because he overslept. All right, Michael, as our Royals expert, the first thing that came to my mind after I read the article from Annie Rogers, the Royals could have covered that up, couldn't they?
Well, covering up is never good. It will always get out.
Yes.
Perhaps there were people on the highway that, look over, wow, that looked like Carter Jensen speeding going to the game. So, cover-ups are never good. They never have been. Full disclosure is always best. I think that this will perhaps, hopefully, loosen the team up a little bit. I mean, Saturday, they scored 6 runs in 1 inning. They had 5 runs today. So 11 runs against a very good Milwaukee Brewers pitching team, perhaps the best in baseball. We may get to this later. They're the best coach team in baseball. I promised my brother-in-law in Wisconsin, big Brewers fan, that I would have a shout out there to Pat Murphy. So, yeah, it was good that he came out. Full disclosure, it was quite comical watching the game from behind the Brewers dugout and seeing Carter Jensen going like this out at second base after his hit. So I think it'll loosen up the team. They're too tight.
So you were at the game? You went to the game?
Sat right behind. No, I went Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So, I think it'll loosen them up. They're too tight. Ned Yost, he'd hide behind corners and scare the players, and he was always doing something to get them loose. Cortero, he's so straight-faced and never jokes around much. They need something to loosen them up. They're too tight out there. They don't look like they're having fun. So whatever it takes to do that, maybe this will be something that'll help them turn the corner on, help them play a little more loose.
All right. Did you happen to hear Vinny's comments on the situation?
I don't understand that at all. I mean, Benny, he needs to lead. And he stood there taking a called third strike with 2 men on base, pretty much right down the middle. First game Saturday. I mean, he's a leader. I mean, he did come up with a big hit today, but I probably would have said something shorter than what he said. He was a little lengthy with his comment to the press. I would have probably just said it was a human error. He's a great kid. I mean, he doesn't have a track record of anything like this. Carter studies the game. He's been super in learning from Salvi. So it was he'll learn from it. It wasn't like he showed up 2 hours after the game started. So, he wasn't, hungover or something from the night before. It was just an honest mistake of oversleeping. So I can pretty much guarantee you in his career, it will never happen again.
Well, for those of you that didn't hear some of Vinny's comments, you can YouTube it, by the way. I'll just read a quick quote.
They're pretty long.
Well, I'll just read one of the quotes.
Okay.
He said he called it a growing moment, and he said there's some things that can't happen, and that's one of them.
Well,
that's what
one thing that can't happen is having 3 players picked off at first base during a 3-game series. Yeah, can't happens are there. Yeah, so we'll go forward.
All right. So topic number 2, what's wrong with Junior striking out 3 times in a game? Is he tired?
Well, yeah.
Is he not
We've
focused?
seen this movie before. He did this last year. I think on double headers, they need to DH him. And we need to check with for the second game. We need to check with our fact-checking department and see what his averages are in the second game of doubleheader. I'm going to assume they're under 200 with a high strikeout ratio. And then also the game following a doubleheader. Because today he did get a hit in his last at-bat, but he looked horrible up there, I think, the times prior. So those are interesting facts. I think something else, similar topic but different, I think that in those doubleheaders, you're going to have to put Salvi at first. Because what if Jensen gets hurt? If Salvi's DHing, then he's going to have to move into the lineup, and then the pitcher is going to have to hit. So I think it would be really smart for Q to put Salvi at first on those doubleheader games.
Yeah, and you could slide Michael over to short, and there's plenty of people that can play third. I guess you don't don't want to put India back there because you told India he wasn't going to play anything but second anymore, but he probably could play third still.
Lofton can play third. They've got multiple options. They did that last year when they had back-to-back games. They put Mikey at short. He's very good there. He loves playing short. That's his number one position that he loves to do.
He's good at it, too.
He's very good. So, yeah, they got to figure that out. We can't continue this 3 strikeouts from our number 2 hitter in the lineup. Probably our best hitter, maybe. Probably is. So, yeah, they got to figure that out quickly.
All right. And so now that we're taking requests from our relatives, mother asked me today
Barbara.
ask our Royals expert, because I know a Royals expert. She's concerned, or not concerned, she's asking, why did they play the game in the rain and the fog? Did you watch that game? I believe we were texting back and forth most of the game.
Yes.
You couldn't see the players. I mean, it was crazy.
They couldn't see the ball on that pop up to third base. It helped us.
Exactly. So they played that game, but then Friday night, I believe, they called the game, and it didn't rain at my house yet. Had it rained at your house when they called the game?
It had not rained, just a smidgen. I mean, not even.
And it didn't rain that much, did it, Friday night?
No.
But
it
yet
did
they
not rain
called
here at all.
Like
it
way
rained
early.
Here about 5:30 for about 3 minutes, and that was it.
I don't
know.
So
let's talk about that. So let's go back to 2013. Jeff Francoeur and multiple Royals players in St. Louis, because the ground crew would not help out. They had bags of sand on their backs saying, we want to play this game. And Joe West was amazing, the umpire. Some like him, some don't. The old country western singer, Joe West. The cowboy. He said, we're going to get this in. And he had to drive all the way to Chicago overnight to umpire the next game, because that game didn't get over till like 2:20 a.m. So that said, the umpires want to do everything possible to get in a game. And, hindsight's 20/20, but they are lucky nobody got hurt in that game. Only one fly ball was lost, the one that was third baseman.
That's what my mother was concerned about,
the pitcher could find it.
Hurt. Right.
But Trevor did a great job. And then I think we have to give Trevor a pass on Friday, because he gets the weather reports from somebody, Joe Loria or somebody. They say it's imminent. 100% this storm is coming through. And then sometimes, not very often, storms dissipate. They go a different direction or whatever. So it's just the weather in Missouri. We have the northern streams, the southern streams. It's just a mess here in the Midwest. So we're going to give Trevor some slack, and we're going to give kudos to the umpires for slushing through that game, the rain-soaked fog on Thursday.
The fog game. It will be known as
the fog
forevermore.
game. Absolutely.
All right. Are you ready, Michael?
Ready.
Our first Royals trivia question of the year for you on Easter Sunday. Okay. If you remember from the home opener that we went to, Kyle Isabel and Isaac Collins hit home runs in the home opener. Can you name 5 other Royals in the history of the Royals to hit home runs in the home opener?
Sure. Onyx Concepcion, Carlos Beltran. Okay.
Go a little slower for me.
Okay.
I've got the list here, by the way. Onyx Concepcion.
You're
right on Beltran. I don't see Concepcion on the list.
He did. It was like 86, I believe. So you got to take my word for it. It was a very cold game.
Okay.
Concepcion, right. Onyx Concepcion, Beltran, George Brett.
All right. How many is that? 5?
That's
4?
3. It's 3. Concepcion, Brett, Beltran. I'm going to say Mike Sweeney.
Mike Sweeney's correct.
Yep.
That's
so we're 4. Yep, we're 4 out of 5. Then the last one, I'm going to say Hal McRae, the old Royal. I think he hit one out again at home opener.
You don't see McRae on the list here. So real quick.
I think in 89.
So 25, Vinny and Bobby. 24, Mikey. 22, Junior. 21, Michael A. Taylor. Who can forget that one? Salvi hit one in 20. Alberto Mondesi hit one in 19. Mustaka 17. Gordon 15. Jose Guillen, my least favorite Royal of all time, and I'm saying that right now. 2008.
Next to Hunter Renfroe. Okay.
Right. Sweeney and Ken Harvey did it in 2004.
First
Sweeney
baseman
did it.
Ken Harvey.
Yeah. Sweeney did it in 2002. Beltran, you said, did it in 2000. Ian Palmer, 1998.
Third baseman, got it from Texas Rangers, yes.
Jeff King, another popular Royal. He quit in the middle of a game. Remember that? He retired in the middle of a game. 1997, Eddie 95, Tartable 91, 89, Brett and Otis in 79, Mayberry in 73. That's the list.
I was going to say Mayberry if I was going to keep going. And of course, I was going to say some of the current Royals, Junior and Garcia. So, yeah, that's
all
a
right.
fun question.
So for our first trivia question, we got through it. We will work on that.
4 out of 5.
Yeah, we'll ask our experts to make sure they give us the right information up front. And anyway, so we're going to conclude tonight. Again, we are here every Sunday night. We want to thank you for listening to Between the Fountains, a Kansas City Royals podcast, and see you later. Bye-bye.